Hello, Oki. Welcome. My name's Alan Friesen. I am the Chief Evangelist for the Caring Employers Healthy Teams Collaborative. I have with me Pooja Thakker. Pooja's with Cooperators. Cooperators is one of the firms, one of the insurers that we're looking at, and we're very impressed with their responsiveness and how interested they are in what we got happening on here. So Pooja is going to speak about things that the cooperators have thought about and already want to incorporate in the offering that we're going to give to you as employers that are coming together to collaborate in this way. So Pooja, anything you want to tell me before we start in your official presentation?
No, I'm just really excited to be here, and I am really looking forward to working with CEHT if possible. So today I'm going to present on products and offerings on wellness. So yeah, no, I'm just happy to be here.
And part of it that you're going to be speaking to is where Cooperators is looking at this larger group and saying, hey, we can also do these things, right?
Yes, so I'm going to talk about certain products which were not available otherwise, but we have made those enhancements available just for the CEHT collaborative.
All right, I'm going to probably grill you. I'm going to ask you tough questions.
Please don't do that. I'm still new to Cooperators.
All right, okay, all righty. Okay. By the way, that is Sherry. Did I introduce you to Sherry? I introduced you to my wife. Did I introduce you to Sherry?
I introduced myself.
Oh, you did? Good, yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Okay. All right. So here we are. Let's speak to this slide. Let's speak to that slide.
Oh, okay.
Is that the right way you want to go? Or do you want to start there?
Sure. We can start with the mental health bundles.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just going to change this so you can see where we're framing there.
Okay.
Oh, except that I have to be in over here in order to share this. Oh, and that's not the view we want. My goodness. This is the view we want. All right.
Yes. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule for this session today. My name is Pooja Thakker, and I'm a Group Benefit Account Executive at Cooperators for Alberta region. My role is to build and strengthen relationship with my clients and help them support with their group benefit needs and requirements. And my goal is to educate my clients about group benefit products and services so they can choose benefit that fits the need of their lifestyle or fit the need of their organization. So, but before we begin the presentation, Alan, I want to ask you, what does wellness mean to you?
I think wellness and health in general are your capacity to enjoy life to your fullest so that you can do the things that are important for you. You could play with your son because you got the strength and the energy and the ability to lift him up and hug him and do all the things you do with your son, as an example.
Yes.
That's health, that you have the capacity to enjoy life to its fullest.
That's awesome. And do you do something to support your mental or physical health? Would you mind sharing it with us?
Well, it might sound a little odd, Pooja, but I think you know this. Singing is something that I found very healing for me, very helpful for me in terms of my health and vitality.
Right, whatever works. Chocolates work for me.
So,
not really good for the physical health, but it works for my mental health. Exactly. So yeah, that's perfect. So the agenda today for our presentation is wellness. So I'm going to discuss a few products and services that we offer, which really support the well-being of our plan members.
Perfect.
So the first one that we are going to discuss today is Wellness Now for plan members. So this is a free online tool available to all our plan members who are enrolled with Cooperators Group Benefit Plan. This program's focus is on health and wellness. So it provides educational tips, resources, newsletters to our plan members. They also have self-guided online programs designed to help with relationship, mental health, and physical well-being. It has health assessment options in a variety of areas, including nutrition, smoking, stress, etc.
So you do kind of a self-assessment to determine where you might want to change things to enjoy better health. Is that kind of the idea?
So they have like questionnaire. So you put in information and they let you know how you're doing and what you should be doing, what you should not be doing. So once you do that, there's also a reassessment option. which allows you to check in throughout the year and track your health improvement.
Have you done the reassessment since you've cut back on your chocolate?
Which is perfect.
You're
No, just
perfect.
kidding.
No problem.
No, I've taken the assessment. I'm working on stocks now.
All right, you
And
don't have to
then-
tear. You don't have to share.
Okay, so this is a great tool, a great addition for plan members to have health and wellness information at their fingertips.
Perfect.
Okay, and also available at no additional cost, which is a very recent digital platform that we have introduced, is Care Now for plan members. So plan members can opt to create a confidential Care Now account where it would include self-directed modules and resources so they can achieve total well-being, may it be financial, physical, mental, or social.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's also a chat function which is counselor assisted. So if you are looking for tools or resources for a specific topic, you can request it and they'll be able to assist you with that.
So the first part, you could do an assessment. And then the second part, you could say, oh, from that assessment, maybe I need some help in these areas. And then Care Now would be what you'd use for that.
You got it. So
Okay.
wellness is more a general platform that would provide you information, newsletters on like any topic, say like, health or mental health or physical health. But Care Now is more personalized. You have to create an account and then you basically like the information that you feed in or like the chat function which you use, you get tools, tips, and resources specific to what you were looking for instead. Like wellness is more general, Care Now is more specific.
All right, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
And then next we have is ICBT. This is a great program that we offer under our extended healthcare coverage. So we all know how important it is these days, especially for employers to support their employees' mental health. So we have introduced ICBT under our standard medical coverage. But now what exactly is ICBT? So it's an internet-based cognitive therapy, which supports mental health concerns like stress, anxiety, depression. So it's been a huge success so far. Through guided programs by professional therapists, people learn how their beliefs, thoughts, and attitude can impact their mood and behavior. And there are self-guided modules where plan members and their dependents learn how to deal with issues, how to look at alternate ways to the problems. So the program usually begins with screening for mental health concerns like anxiety, sleep, substance abuse, and many other mental health related concerns. It's been a huge success so far, like I mentioned, and to demonstrate how successful this offering has been so far, I would like to share some statistics. So 81% of our plan members who have used this tool have reduced their mental health symptoms. 86% have learned a new skill. And 97% love the fact that this is online.
Nice, nice. Now, there's still a fee for it, correct?
Not really. So it's part of our extended healthcare. So if you have psychology paramedical benefit, which 99% of plans do, you don't pay anything extra for it. So if you have basically extended healthcare coverage with us, you get a link, ICBT link on your smart devices or on your computers. You access the link and there is programs listed under the link. You like anxiety, depression, again, some of the mental health concerns that I mentioned. So you click the link and then you are guided towards the modules.
But do you pay for that as you go?
No.
No, okay.
No,
So,
you just claim like you would claim for psychology or massage.
right, it's just that
Or-
because it's online, your dollars go way further, right? You got way more treatments that you can access through the online platform.
Exactly. So it's much more cost effective. It's much more like time. You can save so much time rather than going to a psychologist. So yeah, definitely much more affordable and more flexible.
I was on your webinar today about the virtual care.
Yes.
And the speaker, Paula, I think her name was, said that like if you compare an in-service type thing or live type thing versus a digital or a virtual type one, it's like 2 hours of your life that you save by doing it online, like getting somewhere, waiting in a waiting room, all those kind of things. And then the other thing is that you can also kind of save yourself some health risk in terms of if you're worried about others having contagious or respiratory problems, and then you're going into a waiting room where others have. I mean, that's not really for psychological services, but for medical practices,
Absolutely.
the virtual care is Big
Absolutely. And seeing a psychologist right now is what in Alberta, 4 to 6 weeks of wait time.
deal. Yes.
So, I guess, for example, if you have $500 in paramedical coverage, you can see psychologists twice.
Yeah.
So this is definitely, this will get you more sessions. And these are, the programs are designed by professional therapists. So I think when the screening begins, the questions which a psychologist would ask you would probably be in the link there. So I would just like to add that when we receive disability cases for which are mental health related, we use ICBT as the first step
Oh, do you?
of the treatment.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great program to have. And so we, as cooperators, as group benefits, we see the importance of mental health these days. And so we have included this under our extended healthcare coverage. So I think it's a great benefit for small business owners or new entrepreneurs who are not yet willing to add extra tools and resources like EAP, virtual healthcare, so they can still support the mental health of their employees through basic coverage.
And 81% found that their mental health got better, 86% learned a new skill, 97% placed a big value on this.
Yes.
Beautiful. That's great. Okay. And then the mental health bundle. Tell us about that, Pooja.
Sure, I'm excited about this. So when it comes to your employees' well-being, taking care of their mental health is just as important as their physical health. According to Mental Health Commissions of Canada, 1 in every 5 Canadian is being impacted by mental illness. So we as group benefits provider see firsthand effect of mental illness on employers and their businesses. That is why we have designed our new mental health care group bundle to support employees' well-being. Now, these mental health bundles are available to group sizes more than 100 employees. Mm-hmm. But when you and I were discussing CEHT, you thought this would be a CEHT enhancement for CEHT plan sponsors. So good news, CEHT employers, we have this mental health bundles available for you. Whether you're a group of 3 employees, 10 employees, 35 employees, you all have access under CEHT to these great mental health bundles.
Because otherwise you'd have to be a client of 100 employees.
Yes, only large groups.
So like one of our CEHT clients is Marksman Guns and Sports. And there's Ted and Michelle and Craig. Those are the 3. Yeah. All of them would have access to this, whereas otherwise there's no way they'd be able to buy that coverage.
Well, unless they grow up to 100.
Unless they get to 100 employees. Yes, exactly. Okay, so what's all included with this mental health bundle?
Yeah, so with this coverage plan, employers can increase psychology benefit up to $2,500 or $5,000 per year. We have also expanded practitioners beyond psychologists and social workers. So employees can get treatment from family therapists, clinical counselors, and psychotherapists. And we've also expanded the mode of treatment. So it's not just in person. You can take Skype sessions, phone sessions, video counseling, e-counseling, and it would still be covered.
I think I asked you this question about these extended practitioners, where there's the CCC designation. Was that the Canadian
clinical counselor? They're the registered. As long as they're registered clinical counselor,
they're good.
They're good. Because
a lot of insurers won't recognize them, right? I have a program that we saw a CCC provider, but I couldn't get a claim through my plan because they didn't recognize it. So
yeah, as long as they're registered, we would approve it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so we have some additional tools and resources also available to support your employees' well-being. And the first one that we have is critical illness. This is one of my favorite products.
Okay.
Firstly, because I feel it's such an affordable way for employers to support financially to their employees when they're diagnosed with serious illness. So the coverage amount is available in increments of $5,000 to a maximum $2,200. Sorry, my bad. To a maximum of $250,000. So second reason why I really love this benefit is because PAN member gets the option to choose how they want to use this, how they want to use the funds. So for example, if you get diagnosed with critical illness, you will receive a lump sum amount from cooperators, and you can decide where you want to use the funds to pay your medical bills, towards your daily expenses. If you want to modify or renovate your home, if that is a requirement due to condition, or buy a Louis Vuitton bag. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But my point is, it gives flexibility to the employee how they want to use that funds.
Right.
And there are 25 full conditions and 6 partial conditions covered under this benefit: coma, organ transplant, kidney failure, loss of speech, blindness, and many more.
And really affordable for critical illness, especially if you compare it with disability coverage, which is not the same thing, but disability income, where it's replacing your income, it's kind of fixed in what you can use that for, where critical illness can be anything you want it to be. Right?
Yeah, you definitely have more flexibility with critical illness coverage versus disability.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Moving on to the next one.
Oh, termination age 65, 70, or 75, you can have on critical illness.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And overall, your termination ages with cooperators are like usually up to age retirement, right?
Yes.
So you could have an 85-year-old owner of a company that still has benefits and still stays on the plan if they're active in the company, right?
That is correct.
All right. Okay.
So next is our second opinion consult. In partnership with WorldCare International, Inc., we offer second opinion to our plan members. They have best medical centers, which rank among top 10 in North America. And a team of doctors review your reports. They provide you with diagnosis. They confirm or modify the diagnosis, and they basically offer you suggestions on the treatments. Just because these medical centers have access to most recent innovations, most up-to-date medical treatments. So it's a great, again, product if your employees are looking for a second opinion.
Sure. And if I understand correctly, a lot of times they will come up with to say, hey, we don't think that the treatment plan is exactly right. We think another test is required, right? We don't even sure of the diagnosis. Like, those kind of things get reversed with using that sort of service, correct?
Absolutely. I do have some testimonials, which maybe, so here are some feedbacks and testimonials from clients after using our second opinion.
I had a very difficult time getting a diagnosis from many doctors in the city. The diagnosis provided by my doctor was incorrect, and this is what I suspected, even though I asked my doctors about the condition numerous times. So the second opinion allowed them to get the other test, figure out a different treatment plan, to figure out a different diagnosis. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think when you know things are not working out for you,
Yes.
yeah, you are the first one to know if certain treatments are working or not, right? So
Right.
when in doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And how difficult is it if you see a specialist? If you want to see a second specialist, it's almost impossible. Like but this way you can get that access pretty easy, right?
Absolutely.
So, nice. Okay.
So virtual healthcare. In partnership with TELUS, Cooperators offers virtual healthcare, which is a patient-first approach that ensures empathetic and secure interactions with medical professionals. Virtual healthcare enables plan member to conveniently access primary healthcare anytime, anywhere in Canada. Medical professionals are available 24/7 to respond to your needs and eliminating the hours spent in a crowded waiting room. Plan members can get advice and treatment for most primary medical concerns like cold and flu symptoms, back pain, allergies, primary mental health concerns, eye infection, and many more. Services are available in English and French. So yeah, again, a great addition to have on your.
But this is beyond the virtual care that you get as an Alberta healthcare, like through your Alberta healthcare. It's beyond that, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
That one is good, but you might have a wait. You might have a few days or a week before you could see a practitioner, and you can't go back to the same practitioner later. Whereas this one, you can get a designated resource, usually a nurse practitioner, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah, so that they usually have the nurse practitioners, and then the nurse practitioners, you can come and see that same nurse practitioner, have an actual relationship that you can go back to that person again, right?
That's absolutely correct. So a few differences between like the provincial virtual care and the one that we offer here with TELUS is this is national. So it's great for employers who have employees in different regions.
Sure.
Also for a plan member, because if they're traveling within province, they can still use it, whereas the other one is just provincial.
Sure.
So another difference is, yes, you are connected directly to an RNP. You don't have a chatbot or AI. That's a human approach. Right. So, and the third point, like you mentioned, you can see the same doctor or same nurse, especially if you have chronic illnesses, right? So those are a few differences between the provincial and the national virtual health.
Perfect. Now there's an extra fee for that coverage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So depending upon the group size.
But you're going to include it for CEHT for free. Is that what you're saying, Pooja?
I wish. But I'll tell you what, we'll definitely offer a competitive pricing for CEHT plan sponsors.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
And we've used the term CEHT, that stands for Caring Employers Healthy Teams Collaborative. Okay. All right. What do we got here?
Last one we have is Employee Assistance Program. In partnership with LifeWorks, which is now TELUS, we provide immediate and confidential support to plan members for their life, health, or work-related concerns. EAP is completely confidential. No one, including the plan sponsor, is aware that which plan member has accessed the program. Support for services like anxiety, depression, relationship, separation, finance, elder care, legal, and much more are available. Again, we have expanded most of treatments on this one. So phone, in-person, e-counseling, video counseling, telephonic, all those sessions are available. The good thing about our EAP is there's no session, there's no cap on the sessions. So, which is, I think, a big differentiator.
It's not limited to 4 sessions or 6 sessions, that kind of thing.
Because sometimes that may not be enough.
Sure.
So you can get clinically appropriate sessions through our EAP,
right?
Which is a big differentiator, as that may not be the case with some of our competitors in many ways.
Okay, cool. And this would be an option, but if you already have, let's say, the mental health bundle, that you already got $2,500 or $5,000 of medical supports, right? Yeah, mental health support.
Yeah, and under mental health bundles, again, under psychology, we have included ICBT. So if you increase that, you get automatically more coverage for ICBT as well.
Right, because ICBT might be half the cost of what a in-person is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see if there's any questions from our audience. Calvin, good to see you. You made it here?
Made it.
Yes. Our colleague Kevin was at a funeral in Pincher, but he made it back here for Pooja's presentation.
Thank you.
Because Kelvin said it was going to be life-changing. It was,
Did it change your life though, Kelvin?
Well, Pooja, I think that is lovely. I'm going to stop this share. And that we're a big fan of the whole cooperators team. We've met with them all. Well, not everybody in the cooperators, but we met with
our team. Yes.
Your team, exactly. And it was great. Very, very responsive, very much getting things done, and very much appreciate you. Thank you so much. So we're going to look for the hard numbers, and then we'll be twisting your arm to get the best rates for our members. So thank you so much.
Yeah, no, and we want to offer competitive pricing to our clients, right? We want to have that sustainable and long-term relationship. So twist as much as you can. I'm
going to do it. I'm going to get Kelvin to help me with that too.
Yes.
Now, Pooja, you might find this shocking and bizarre. Oh, Scott A. Sweetman says, great presentation. Let's look at this. We even got a couple hearts there too. Isn't that something? We'll put that up here. Great presentation from Scott. Okay, I got to tell you one other thing too. I don't know if I told you this. I'm not sharing the screen now, right? Oh, I am sharing my screen. Darn it. That's not what I meant to do.
Technology is.
But check this out, Pooja. Can you imagine that I have a song for the CEHT? Are you ready?
Of course you do. Yes, I am.
Looking for the best rates to keep your workers great? Join the collaborative and see the benefits await. CEHT is the name, pooling resources is the game. Negotiate like a boss, and let's reduce your costs. Caring Employers Healthy Teams Collaborative, get the best deals available for you and your team. Wellness programs and assistance for health and resilience. Join us now for a healthier existence. Comprehensive packages to help your teams thrive, employee satisfaction and productivity on the rise. Join the buying block to take your benefits to the top. With experienced advocates, you'll never have to stop. Caring Employers Healthy Teams Collaborative. Get the best deals for your team, wellness programs, and assistance for health and resilience. Join us now for a healthier existence. So if you're looking for the best rate to keep your workers great, join CEHT Collaborative and see the benefits await. We're here to make a difference and take your business higher. Join us now and let's create a healthy empire. All right. Well, Pooja, I thank you so much for coming and sharing with us and having a conversation with us.
Thank you for having me.
And I don't know where my screen is that I actually have. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. I found it again. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing that with us. And we look forward to a very competitive proposal from cooperatives. And we hope that you're going to be the provider for the CEHT. So
Hope that too, and I'm sure I will be. We will be.
love your confidence. Okay, thanks much. Keep yourself well.
Thank you.